Let's do some politics. MPP flag bearer hopeful Alan Chermantin says Ghana would have been raking in $25 billion in revenue annually if his presidential special initiatives, especially on oil, palm and textiles, had been taken seriously. That amount is more than 5 times the bailout loan of $3 billion Ghana wants from the IMF. Speaking on Ho-Bay's Cool FM after touring the Volta region, the former Trade and Industry Minister said all party executives, including those at the polling station level, will be paid full-time salary and pensions if he is elected flag bearer. Maxwell Agbagba has more from his tour in the Volta region.
Some traders at the whole central market singing and dancing to welcome the NPP flag bearer hopeful. Speaking during his tour of the country, he said the NPP needs a flag bearer who can garner 80% of votes in the party's stronghold of the Ashanti region, whilst increasing its votes in the Volta region, which is the stronghold of the NDC. He said he's the best person to do that for the NPP, as the people of the Volta region see him as a friend and a brother. So I asked some of the people in the market what they think of Alan Chermantin.
Alan, he's a man, it's his time now. Now is his season. He has been struggling for a while. Today is his time.
Alan is the best choice for the party at this time, because things are getting too hard. We want somebody who can come and unify the people of this country. Without any hesitation, I am for Alan, and the people of Volta are for Alan.
Speaking in an interview on Ho-Based Cool FM, he said the reception at the market was beyond his expectation. He says leaders of the party at the grassroots level will be paid salary and pensions if he's elected flag bearer of the NPP.
That I believe it is only fair that people who work for the party, executives of the party, are compensated appropriately, so that they can spend their energy and time and effort to build the structures of the party. If I become the flag bearer of our party, I'll make sure that all executives of the party are on full-time salary, they would have social security, and they will also benefit from a pension scheme. Because I feel that that will build the appetite for our younger people to feel that it is worth sacrificing their lives for the party. You don't need government money to do that.
National level,
all executives,
even to the branch.
Yes, even to the what we call the police station level.
Alan Chermantin says Ghana would have been raking in $250 billion in revenue if the country had paid attention to his presidential special initiatives.
I talked about palm oil or oil palm. Malaysia learned about the cultivation of oil palm from Ghana in the early 60s. Currently, Malaysia makes almost $20 billion US, 20 billion, not million, every year from oil palm. Now, can you imagine if we as a country take the oil palm industry seriously and we make only half of that, and if we had continued with the PSIs 22 years ago when I introduced the PSIs, by now every year would have been making minimum $10 billion a year. Cocoa has never given us more than $22 billion a year. Never. Bangladesh earns $30 billion every year just from export of garments alone. So if 22 years ago we are taking what I had been talking about, what I had created, garments and textiles, and we're making only half of what Bangladesh is making, that would have been 15 billion plus 10 billion from the oil palm. We would have made minimum $25 billion every year. I talk about this, Prince, because if you want to lead a country, You need somebody who has a big vision.
While as the race for the NPP flag bearership gets heated, the Alan Tremantin campaign is raising concerns about online attacks targeted at the former trade minister and some members of his team. Addressing journalists, spokesperson of the campaign, Yawabina Samo, said some of the attacks have been reported to the relevant authorities for action.
It's very unfortunate that the Alan campaign is coming under continuous cyber attack. We don't want to apportion blame. We don't want to share the sources. But Alan has been attacked 2 or 3 times, including the notable false story that delegates in the Western North told him things that never happened, including the half-based messaging. But worst of all is the 2 nights ago, the egregious attack on me, where a statement I have never made, will never make, and will never contemplate was ascribed to me with my picture and circulated very, very widely on the internet. A virulous attack on my personality and my person, all because we are pushing a humble, courageous leader to freshen politics in Ghana. Please, 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 the Alan campaign will remain decent. I completely disclaim whatever has my image on it with that nasty message that I will not even repeat here. A message so nasty, I can't imagine is coming out of a political brain, a brain that should be put to good use for the benefit of Ghanaians.